Just once, let me find a pair of socks that don't have holes in them. Got a chill in my bones that won't come out. Too many nights out sleeping in the fog. And Dublin, Fair City, and a girl. We heading out?
Got everything you need?
Well, I've got my gun, my drink, and my wits. That's all I've ever needed. Time to get moving, then?
That's right. Let's get going.
After you, then.
Alrighty.
Hey.
What's eating you? Swapping supplies, then.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Whiskey's running low. Better find some more, and soon.
And that, bless her heart, was Skeeter Davis.
See if I got any whiskey for him. I don't think so. Minus 10 rads, that's all it does, damn. Well, I don't think so. It sends its own notification. So you have to have notifications on.
Coming at you almost live from Diamond City. I'm your host, Travis Lonely Miles. And this is Diamond City Radio. There's no getting away from Ray Smith. Here's right behind you, baby.
I could do that. I don't know, other than, like, if you look on your YouTube, right here, when you have it, it'll say, like, the YouTube channel that you're on, then it'll have the notification, it'll say the thumbs up, share, report, clip, and save. Well, the little bell thing, click on it and go to all. And then that way, yeah. That way, every time I go live, it'll send you a notification. Every time I do anything on YouTube, it'll send you a notification. Wait a second. Yeah, no, I gave away everything. I just collect 2 condensed fogs. Could have gave those up because those weigh a little bit. But whatever. No problem. Oh, I'm running into nothing. Okay, then you're gonna go do all these missions.
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand.
Bring it on, Island. I can take it.
A stranger came to town that might help you. That's the best I can offer.
Ah, you there. Are you that detective I've heard about?
I guess you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I wasn't sure how I was ever going to find you. I haven't been able
On
to
the
find
big
any of the local
screen.
police force, the louts. I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set of eyes.
Where did the crime take place?
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel, just north of the town. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
Okay, I'll help.
Oh, thank goodness. Shall I guide you to the Cliff's Edge Hotel now?
Go ahead. I'll meet you there.
Very good. I shall meet you at the main entrance to the hotel.
We doing business?
What's your problem with the Children of Adam?
We should have gunned those bastards down the moment they set foot here. Instead, we let them in. And all in secret from wherever they're holed up. They've been feeding the fog. Getting it stronger. Strong enough to push us all out of our homesteads. Further and further until it's a wonder we're not all drowned in the ocean.
You have any proof that they've fed the fog?
Proof? We wait for that and we might as well pull the trigger ourselves. Look, in my daddy's time, the fog was a nuisance. Something you avoided. Now every day it gets stronger. It's like the fires of hell out there. Because of the children.
Not interested right now.
Is anybody gonna buy anything?
Brooks is a mainlander too. And a synth, whatever that is.
It's okay.
Children of Adam are trying to
I
kill
need to
us
talk
all.
to you about our missing
Drive us into
synth.
the ocean.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
If that synth got lost somewhere on the island, he could be in real trouble. Don't you care about that?
Look, friend, no offense. What I care about is my business.
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right? It's real private information. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek. Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail, so he rushed the timetable. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shoulder every 5 minutes and attracting unwanted attention. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the fog. That was the last I saw of him.
Can you tell me anything else? I'm gonna need more information than that if I'm gonna find this synth.
I wish I had more to give you. He disappeared into the fog, and I haven't seen him since.
You let him run off alone?
What the hell was I supposed to do? I'm on my own here. Look, if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took the road south out of town. Maybe you could head that way. Just be careful out there. And thanks. There aren't many who'd go out in the fog to help a synth, especially one they don't even know. I feel like shit about what happened. I really do. I hope you can make it right.
My grandpappy had a suit of power armor. Oh, it's been ages.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility to these people, and I have a job for you if you're up for it. Besides, I know you're tougher than you look.
What exactly do you need help with?
We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside of town. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us, and I'm afraid they might have got him, too. I was hoping you might go have a look. If the worst happened, maybe you could get those fog condensers back online. If you're up to it, just head south out of town. It's paying work, of course. I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick their neck out on our behalf, unless I was willing to pay a fair share for it.
Am I gonna need any tools or parts if I have to make these repairs on my own?
The fog condensers need their power modules replaced, but Howard took the only spares we had. Either way, you're gonna have to find him first.
All right, I'll head out there now.
Good. Our water supply won't last much longer.
Coming at you almost live from Diamond City. I'm your host, Travis Lonely Miles.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I think, is my favorite. Just because of
Now
this.
here's Roy Brown's
Guns.
Mighty Mighty Man.
I already collect those answers. Okay. There's one more person I gotta talk to.
Bait shop's got
She's gonna
everything you
send
need.
me on
I don't have time.
another jaunt.
Those feral ghouls come at you quick. Poor Petey learned that the hard way.
I wiped out the feral ghouls at the campground.
The hero of our saga returns triumphant. Ha ha! I bet the island didn't see that coming. It's only right you get paid for your troubles. Here's 200 caps for you.
I think I deserve more than that.
Well, the real treasure's waiting for you at the end of the story. But we haven't got to that yet. I've been thinking about what's next, and then it came to me. We all love our grandparents, don't we? Kind, gentle, doting, love to spoil you. You'd never want something awful to happen to them. Nobody would. That's
Nice.
why it broke my heart when I lost Grandpa George.
What happened to him?
He had a farm, little ways north of here. Lived a peaceful life, working the land and not causing anyone trouble. The island sent something after him. A huge monster, mean as spit and with claws to snap steel beams. A fog crawler. Grandpa bravely stood his ground. A shotgun in his hands, holding off that terror while the farmhands fled back here. If you can take out that shell-backed devil, it'll send a message loud and clear that says the Daltons never forget when they've been wronged.
Where can I find this farm?
Follow the coastline to the north.
That fog crawler's gonna pay. For Grandpa George.
That's the spirit.
For Grandpa George. Poor Grandpa George.
Whatever.
They're cooking Mirelurk. That's savage.
Fresh shipment in. All your
Need general
medical
supplies?
and food needs.
Visit the bait shop.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
Okay. I gotta see which way I gotta do this again. I think it's this way. It's like back behind these houses, if I'm not mistaken. So search for Howard Dunbar. What Adam requires. Okay. Alrighty, I think we're good now. Now we go to the map. So I go there first. Then I gotta do the condensers. Behind this house. Yeah, that was a close one, not gonna lie. Only because of it was a legendary. Okay. Now we have to fix the fog condensers. So there's one right over here. Bang. Repair that. Then we go up the road. I try not to run so much, so I'm sorry. My playthroughs take a lot of time. But the more you run, the faster you lose your fusion core, so... And I'm not about that. It's hard enough to survive in survival with power armor. Keep going, there's one more up here. And then I jump down there. There we go.
Guess we got no choice.
Alright, heal me companion, he got fucked up. I guess it's kind of pointless for him to have my stim packs then. I thought maybe if I gave him some stim packs, things would be much better for him. But that's all those. I can't activate the one. Am I not supposed to activate it anymore? Why? Yeah, I'm pressing the button, it ain't working. So, whatever.
Happy
I'm gonna go
times.
this way.
Bye bye, Pastor. Now, folks, I'm sure you've all seen or heard about the latest issue of Public Occurrences. Some bold claims by our intrepid reporter. Since possibly living among us, undetected. Very serious implications. Wouldn't you agree? The mayor's office has, of course, issued a statement denying the validity of the article, saying all is well with Diamond City. The mayor
Don't know
himself
what's more
insists
sore, my
that
back
the
or
fears
my
raised
feet.
in the article
The
are
bottles.
unfounded.
And examine
There's a
blood
trail of
stuff.
blood.
But between you and me, listeners, I'm gonna keep my eyes open
blood.
just to be on the safe side.
Blood.
Well, never a dull
Blood.
moment here at Diamond City Radio.
More
Feeling a
blood.
little uncivilized? That's not such a bad thing, according to the state.
blood. I might have to kill the trappers here. I don't know if they let me go every time or not.
Need to hunt soon. Rad stag or fresh meat crawling in from the fog. Don't care if it's mire lurk or man.
Empty bottles, I fill them with,
Oh, dude, you're cannibals?
We
water.
survive.
I'm not looking for trouble. I just need to find someone. A young man with white hair. You help me, I'll leave.
You won't leave. Ever. This isn't over.
Can always sell what we can't use ourselves.
Humble Express. Now we go back here. Talk to Captain Avery. So let's go this way. Can't go that way. Okay. Understood. This way first. Slow it down. Save it for when I'm in battle. That's when it's important.
you ain't armed.
Those
Ain't
fog
long
condensers
for
are back online.
Buy my guns now.
Good. Our water supply was starting to get low. Wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out. Did you find Howard?
I can't see because the sun's glaring onto the TV. So.
He died trying to get those condensers fixed. The man is a hero.
Yes. Yes, he is. I'll make sure we remember him as such. Well, I said it was paying work. 200 caps should be enough.
Thanks. Glad I can help you out.
That makes 2 of us. Now, here's your pay. I've got to start making arrangements for Howard. So I'll say goodbye.
The fog. It's dangerous, okay? Do you have any super mutants on the mainland? We got some by Aldersea.
Food. Stim packs. Fully stocked.
Never look a trapper in the eyes. They're something else.
Excuse me.
A lot of people only got the clothes on their back here.
Only Alan's got enough backbone to stand up to the children.
Hey, Sandra.
Talk with Alan. I don't have time for you.
The doctor has said in time, I will fully recover. He says this is your doing, but I do not know you.
It was really no big deal.
Well, I might beg to differ about that. This island. It has taken my husband. It has taken everything. This island is a sickness. Don't you see? It's evil. As soon as I am well, I am going to grab as many guns as I can carry, and I will slaughter everything in my path until the island is clean, or I am no more.
You're in pain. Yeah, I've been there. But your plan is unreasonable. Find a purpose. Some constructive purpose. To keep you going.
The doctor has tried to talk me out of this too. But I will not be dissuaded. But now, I must rest.
The patient, Andre, he's walking around. If I'm not too careful, there's gonna be 2 doctors in the harbor.
Andre!
As soon as I am able, I will find Jean. I was out a while, the doctor said. As soon as I am able, I will find Jean.
Stranger.
Personality by
Odds,
Johnny
hands,
Mercer.
junk, or knickknacks, you've come to the right place.
The fog's poison, on account of the children of Adam.
You're from the Commonwealth, right?
Hey there.
If you're from out of
You
town,
think the fog's
be
bad
sure
during
to
the
visit
day?
Diamond City. It's safe,
Nighttime.
it's secure, and full of quality establishments like this. Commonwealth weaponry.
You ask anyone in Far Harbor, they'll
Protect
tell
yourself.
you Grandpa George was
Protect your family.
everybody's favorite.
Travis Lonely Miles here, bringing you
You know,
Louis Jordan.
I've heard
with
there's a
Keep
passel of
Knockin'.
simps on this island now.
What
Whatever the
you
fuck
got
that means.
to do until the damn door opens.
But I fished myself up an honest to godness sea bass, and I get nary a peep.
You talked to Cassie Dalton? Shame what happened to her family.
Hey there.
What are you looking at? Hard times. Stay clear of the quarry. Loads of trappers. I'll be damned if I give up on taking back my land.
Don't talk to Bertha. She's crazy. The hunter saw flickering lights by Eden Meadows. All unnatural like.
Hi there.
I don't have time for mainlanders.
Hey, Bertha.
Get lost. I don't need your charity.
Take it one day at a time.
Mainlanders don't last long on the island. What model power armor's that? Nice.
I'm scraping by.
My leg's got nothing on the fog. Go say I didn't warn you.
I'm just trying to go to talk to everybody to see if there's any other things I can get.
Again.
Ah, Tink didn't mean anything by it, Mitch.
If the fog doesn't get us, the
Does she even
storms
know
will.
it's attached to her bleeding hide?
If you want me to work in this flea-ridden bar of yours, you'll watch your tone.
Hi.
The Plank's the
Fine.
only bar in town, so if you need a drink, don't be shy.
Can you take my order?
Certainly.
Hi.
Hey. In the deep fog, there are things out there.
You look like you need an ice cold Vim.
What's so special about the fog on the island?
Can't you feel it? Even here, as safe as anyone can be on this damned island. It's alive. You walk inland and it'll blanket you up in no time. And if the clickety-click of the Geiger don't get you, the madness will. The island will claim us all in the end.
Let's see what you have on tap.
Plenty of selection.
If you don't like the service, there's the door.
Need to drown your troubles? Talk to Mick.
2 whiskeys, please.
What the hell is a synth, anyway?
You've had your blood today. I can't stomach any more of it. All of you. Show's over. Go home.
Avery.
I hope the harbor's being good
Believe
to
so,
you.
Guns.
At this
Over
point,
by
I'd
the
settle if
tourist shop.
folks were just plain civil.
You know of anyone that could use some help?
The Mariner and Cassie Dalton are the only leads I have.
What's the history of this place?
Well, this whole dock used to belong to the Mariner when the fog started getting thicker. Family by family, homestead by homestead, people were kicked out of their homes inland. The Mariner was kind enough to let people stay. The harbor just kind of grew out of that charity.
What's there to do in town?
Brooks sells general goods. Teddy Wright's in back of his shop, and he can patch you up if you need it. Besides that, the Last Plank's a popular stop for booze and what have you. And lastly, well, if you need a gun, see Alan Lee.
I have to go.
Be well.
Anything good?
Another great one from Betty Hutton. You're tuned to the Commonwealth's only respite from the tedium and desperation of post-apocalyptic life. Diamond City Radio. Billy Ward and the Dominoes are next with 60-Minute Man.
I wish we still had the staff to keep up this area of the hotel. It's in quite a state of disrepair. I should warn you, some of the other hotel guests are a bit, rowdy. I was forced to defend myself when a few became a bit handsy, shall we say. The registered patrons are in a more exclusive area of the hotel, though, and do not associate with this sort of rabble. Shall we be off?
What do you mean the other patrons are rowdy?
I had not been in this part of the hotel for some time. Perhaps there is some sort of sporting event that has them agitated. Several of them tried to grab me and, well, their clothing was certainly not suitable for polite company. Shall we be off?
Yeah, let's go.
Very good. This way.
Some Googles.
I got your back. Time to stop for a drink, yeah?
Watch your step. Bit of a mess in here.
No sense turning your nose up at something that might be useful.
That's it.
Plug it in. Hey, plug it in.
You're going down! Thought this would be easy, did you? That was refreshing. We ain't alone here.
Gangrenous. Oh.
I'd say it's time for a drink.
Watch your step. Bit of a mess in here.
Time to earn that next drink. Let's count the ammo and see what's left. Into the breach we go! Aim straight through!
That was Roy Brown with Butcher Pete.
It's you or me!
City radio wouldn't be possible without the help of some wonderful
Oh,
business.
glowing one.
Commonwealth weaponry.
Gangrenous. What is that?
Protect yourself. Protect your family. Here's one from the Ink Spots, courtesy of me, Travis Lonely Miles.
Lock tight.
It was close, but not close enough. You can't kill Daddy like that. What do you think this is?
Watch your step. Bit of a mess in here. This elevator leads to the exclusive area of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in. After you, the elevator is right there.
There we go.
Hi, Tyler.
Hello, hello.
You need to speak to Maxwell. Go ahead and activate the control panel there.
How are you?
Not too bad.
Have a good stream.
I am having a good stream so far.
It's me, Pearl. I've returned with the investigator.
Let me just get the door for you. Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents, and they're very worried.
What happened? Who died?
It's Mr. Parker, the primary owner and financier for the hotel. This is just a disaster. They're at the crime scene again. Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me, Detective.
I shall return to my workstation and allow you to take things from here.
What the hell do you think you're doing? This is a crime scene. Do you not see the glory of the scene? The artistry. What the hell is wrong with you? Excuse me? You have done yourself. This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives. Our friend is dead, Mr. Avita. Have you no respect? I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing worse than if I may. That's what this is to you. Have your attention. You're sick. I'm sorry for shouting. But the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you. Hello, have a look at the crime scene for clues. Did you have questions about the case? We can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Protect and serve. Protect and serve. Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
I guess I can get out of my power armor, so I'm not using it, but... Yeah, the robots were talking.
Is this blood? Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed.
Protect and serve.
So that's all. That's all for that part.
Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
You don't fucking talk. You're useless. That's the overseer. You don't want to talk either. You don't talk. Okay. You don't talk.
Why'd you do it, huh? He deserved better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You gonna tell me that's nothing?
It wasn't like that. We were friends. He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while he put the moves on my best girl.
But now the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but they'll never let us go.
Then we'll make our stand here. I've got a gun for each of us.
No, 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 no. The line is, then we'll make our stand here. Two lovers together with a bullet for each of them.
God, why can't I ever get that line? Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Fine. I'm going to the beach.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Tell me about yourself.
Well, as you probably know, I'm an actor. I don't like to brag about it, but my last picture, The Fighting Furies, it topped the box office.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
We've got word coming in of a new settlement founded to the northwest. Some brave, enterprising folks have decided to
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
More safe, reliable place in the Commonwealth.
Never mind.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
Men may be getting back on their feet and helping out at Sanctuary. And that's definitely good news for everyone. Anyone willing to take a stand for safety in the Commonwealth is okay in my book. Here's a positive take on life with a touch of nostalgia. It's Anything Goes by Cole Porter.
Heard about the experiments they did in places like this. Human decency must have been in short supply back then.
Won't be able to pick this. Yes.
Collecting antiques, are you?
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions?
Protect and serve.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died, and then who had the means and motive to kill him. Once you have enough evidence, then I suppose you'll need to confront the killer. Was there anything else?
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you...
Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
Series of these. Well. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
It's okay. I've gone to a few museums.
Museums? I am talking about art. Art. The jubilant ecstasy of the soul made material. You cannot contain that in a museum. Come with me. Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
It's about composition, the balance of colors and emotions, and the struggle to maintain internal order.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself. This way. Tell me, what does this one say to you?
It's the war. Bombs from every direction, no up or down, the world turned on its head.
Oh, what a very literal interpretation. I asked what he communicated, not what the shapes on the canvas were. He must ascend. And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
It's a metaphor. A young creature grappling with ideas it doesn't possess the capability to understand.
Well, that's certainly a projected interpretation. Ah, well, truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man, huh? Hello, detective. Here to broaden your mind through artistic inspiration?
Tell me about yourself.
What is there to tell? I am one of the... My work is premise.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus's torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor.
Never mind.
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers died last month. Hello again. Did you need something?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Oh, well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene. Was there something else, Detective?
I'm good. I'm good.
It's like a Belgian beer. Lots of Belgium on bit too. I suppose you've been to a good Belgium.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, well, I'm a scientist. You've probably met my wife, Juliana, already. Not sure what else to say, really. Was there something else, Detective?
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Was there something else, Detective?
Tell me about your research.
Well, I was one of the leads on the team that created the first robo-brains, the precursors to our model. Most people don't find it all that interesting, and I'd rather not bore you. Was there something else, Detective?
I'd like to hear more about your research.
Oh, wonderful. No one else here really wants to talk about it. Functionally, this model is more or less the same as the previous versions I worked on, but without the neural inhibitor and reconditioning. The voice modulator seems to have some minor issues interfacing with the neural matrix, which can add some moodiness. But that's easily solved with regular tune-ups. Was there something else, Detective?
Robo-brains have a voice modulator. Tell me about that.
That's what allows us to recreate our original voices. They can mimic any normal human voice, actually. I have speculated for some time that the issues we had with our recruited subjects is due to the brain attempting to preserve a sense of self. Maintaining our original voices helps reinforce the neural network, sort of like playing music for an Alzheimer patient. Was there something else, Detective?
I'd like to hear more about your research.
I'm afraid that's really all I should say about it. I mean, it is still classified, but I wanted to help with the investigation. Was there something else, Detective?
Never mind.
Very well. I'll just get back to my work then.
You're tuned to the Commonwealth's only respite from
Silly me.
Look at this.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question?
Diamond City Radio.
Sure, I can clear that.
Up next, it's Winona Harris with...
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Juliana Riggs, heiress to the Riggs fortune and wife of Bert Riggs. I'm not sure what else you expected, Detective.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Juliana Riggs, heiress to the Riggs fortune and wife of Bert Riggs. I'm not sure what else you expected, Detective.
Never mind.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective. No, it's not that. I've just caught another cold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God. Not this again. Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics isn't an actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will, so he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana. Whatever. I'm going to the lab.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Hello, detective. Here to broaden your mind through artistic inspiration?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
Tell me about yourself.
What is there to tell? My work is...
Uh-huh. Never mind.
Well now, if it isn't the brave detective. I haven't seen someone with a body like that in far, far too long.
You're not so bad yourself.
You should have seen me before all this. Red hair that was the envy of every girl and legs for days, darling. I'm sure you'd rather hear some of my stories from the silver screen rather than talk about that nasty murder business.
All right.
Keith and I first met when we acted together in Empire on the Nile. It was a period piece, huge production budget. He played Mark Antony, and I, of course, played Cleopatra. Ooh, how I hated that black hair, though. Sean Holzman, he was the director, you see. Well, he threw the most lavish set parties. They were absolutely bacchanalian. Did you need something else?
Tell me about yourself.
My favorite subject. Simply put, darling, I'm the greatest actress in the world. When this international scuffle blows over, I shall return to the silver screen and lead the world to a new golden age of cinema. Did you need something else?
I've gotten the impression you've had an affair with Santiago.
Look, I love Keith, I do. But sometimes he just can't give me the attention I need. A girl gets lonely, detective. It only lasted a few dozen years. The man's a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
What were you and Keith talking about when I came in?
Oh, that? We were rehearsing. Gotta stay sharp if we're going to rebuild Hollywood. But Keith always gets flustered when he's upset. Did you need something else?
Apparently, Juliana had a big argument with Ezra a few days before he died. Did you happen to overhear any of the conversation?
Oh, yes. I haven't seen a woman go off like that since Teresa Dubois fired her costume designer. But to get back to your question, it was fever pitch, detective. She had apparently gone to the overseer's office to check on the state of things and found it in horrible disrepair. But, and this is where it gets interesting, it sounded like she found something that really set her off. Couldn't hear what, though. Did you need something else?
Maybe later.
I'll be around, languishing from your inattention.
If you're from out of town,
sure what the
be
point
sure
of
to
building
visit
this
Diamond
was.
City. It's safe,
Got beaches all
it's
over the
secure,
island.
and full of quality establishments like this. Commonwealth weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself. Protect your family.
Hello, detective.
Truly one of the greatest
Did you have a
voices
question
ever.
about the
Here's
Harris
Nat
murder?
King Cole with orange-colored sky.
I found some evidence that Ezra was embezzling from you and the other investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
Never mind.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
Protect and serve.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the... He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specimen. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you...
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
I'd rather die than be stuck in one of these rat holes.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question? Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Juliana Riggs, heiress to the Riggs for...
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is...
Sure. Never mind.
Good luck catching the murderer.
Blah, blah, blah.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault Tech won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
And if there's any more good news to share, you'll hear it first here on Diamond City Radio. Next is Crazy He Calls Me by Billie Holiday.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Am I missing a clue or something? Well. Let's see if there's anything I missed up here. No.
Protect and serve.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here.
Blah, blah, blah.
Hello, Detective. Did you have... Hello, Detective. Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Did you have any...
If you ask me,
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Juliana Riggs.
Uh-huh. Never mind.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
Hello, Detective. Here to broaden your mind through artistic inspiration?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
Never mind.
Out anyway. One stays sane living in a place like this.
That was Uranium Fever by Elton Britt. Non-stop music and all the latest news. This is Diamond City Radio. Wynoni Harris's grandma may have had a gambling problem, but we all win because of it. Here he is.
There we go. A baseball bat? What is this doing here?
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you...
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene.
Maybe later.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
Hello, Detective. Here to broaden your mind through artistic inspiration?
Maybe later.
Good. I hope my paintings... Hello, detective. Here to broaden your...
Never mind.
Hello, detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close, detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
Ezra? You're alive.
Well, congratulations on catching up, detective. Yes, I've been masquerading as Juliana for some time now.
What's it going to be, detective? Join me in getting rich? Or die defending some outdated ideals?
Why did you kill Juliana?
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing and had to be dealt with swiftly. I thought I could get a bit more money out of this place before making my escape.
Well, how is this going to go down?
Not a chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Then let us end this.
I'm too damn sober for this.
Do not attempt to flee. Justice will be administered swiftly and fairly.
And here I was thinking this might be a challenge.
What the hell? I can't get into my suit. Yo, you just robbed me, you're a bastard.
Why not? Ain't doing them any good.
Ooh, something sounded exciting, detective.
I found the killer. It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
He attacked me, but it's over now. Your residents are safe.
Here you are, detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
Damn, I just got like 1,000 pre-war money. That's crazy.
Hey.
I'm listening.
Good day to you.
That's a great one, isn't it? Orange-colored sky.
Aye.
Go ahead.
I need you to get out of your power armor.
Will do.
Oh, yeah.
Non-stop music and all the latest news. This is Diamond City Radio.
Up next, Frankie Carl and Marjorie Hughes share their hope for one more tomorrow.
Protect and serve.
Hello there.
Protect and serve.
I need to find some water, like severely. Might just have to drink out of the water. Drink out of the coastline. I could feed myself though.
Say rich folks eat their fancy dinners here. People waiting hand and foot.
This.
Eyes open, something solid. Well then, what's next?
Okay. Map. We want to go this way.
Lots of those old pre-war relics still lying about.
this up here. National Park Campground. Why am I stuck? Oh, there's a log. I think I've already been here. Okay, scratch that. Phew, fuck. Wow. Thank you.
Keep saying to myself I should settle down someday.
Diamond City Radio wouldn't be possible without the help of some wonderful businesses here in town. Commonwealth Weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself. Protect your family. There's no getting away from Ray Smith. Here's right behind you, baby.
You've got company.
Weird.
First rule of survival is to put everything to use. I can do that.
Sweet.
Shooting up a truck full of good wine. I hope someone hanged for this.
That's easy.
out the ammo and see what's left. I got your back. I still got it. What was that? Now you got my now you got my attention.
Kill the bastard.
Heads up.
Yeah.
Wait there.
These old bones
Come on.
could use a rest. Given or taken?
Hope you enjoyed that last number. Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible. Thanks to the efforts of a bunch of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it. All right, folks.
Make it quick, will ya?
Let's get it on back to the music, shall we? Here's Billie Holiday bringing us Easy Living. That's a good title. I just may steal that line out of my own.
Back the fuck up. Holy shit. No, I want my meat. No. Holy shit. Hey, that's where I gotta go anyway.
Flying bear.
That was refreshing.
That it was.
All right, quit your hiding.
We now know bears can fly.
Take 'em all.
I guess that's it for the boat.
That's what happens when you mess with Dabby.
Yep. You already know. Yeah, that's it for the boat. Alrighty, let's head in here.
I'm too damn sober for this.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
What a way to greet
drunk.
me.
There's someone or something else here. Ah, son of a bitch.
Lock's really strong.
Damn. Sure something was there. Eyes open, something stalking us. We ain't alone here. Ah! You're dead!
I'm gonna try something.
you bastard! Better us get it than someone else. We're just getting warmed up here. What the hell happened? Damn, we lost him. Escape. Damn.
Hope you enjoyed that one. Warren Smith with Uranium Rock. The smooth sounds of Diamond City Radio are brought to you by the following. Commonwealth weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself. Protect your family.
There's the shot.
Next video, Civilization by Danny Kaye.
Excuse me.
Hold up! I've been casing those ghouls for weeks, waiting for an opening. And you dive in and choppy chop, bang bang, and the whole lot of them dead. You even know what you got right there? A premium set of Pellman's power tools.
I remember commercials for Pellman's tools. Expensive stuff, the top of the line.
What the hell's a commercial? Wait, it don't matter. Oh, Mariner sent you, didn't she? Goddamn Mitch and his big mouth. No matter what she's offering, it's nothing. Serious builders would give an arm for them tools. I'll pay you 2,000 caps right here, right now. Deal?
Tools in a condition like this, they're positively unique. Maybe I should auction them off someplace.
I'm offering a fortune, and you know it.
Why do you need the tools so much?
I got my own special projects. For the caps I'm paying, that's all you need to know.
I'll pass on the offer.
I ain't hanging around forever. Walk away from this, and you'll regret it.
Hey.
My offer for them tools won't stay open forever.
Who should I give the tools to, Mike or Meredith?
Mike.
Okay. Okay. So, I was told not to give it to Mike for the 2,000 caps. Not worth it. Now I want to go this way. So, let's find out what this place is all about. Some trappers, that's it. Nothing special. Quit moving.
Have a look then.
Maybe I could trade with you. Here we go. Gotta give him some whiskey. Or did I already? Or wait a second. Yeah, I already gave you whiskey, didn't I? You need more whiskey already? I just bought 6 fucking bottles, man. Okay. Just gotta follow the road. Right? Follow the road and turn left. out. Trying to play dead. You ain't that smart, buddy. Now we go straight down all the way. And then we loop back and go to return to them. And then I go save, and I think that's it for the day. Then I gotta go to work. Gotta go spray some cars. Go live on Kick. And spray some cars. Fun, fun.
Louis Jordan, folks. Gotta love him. Hey, folks. We've got word coming in of a new settlement founded to the northwest. Some brave, enterprising folks have decided to set up a sanctuary. We wish them the best of luck. It never hurts to have one more
Let me
safe,
drink.
reliable place in the Commonwealth.
Why can't I drink?
It sounds like the Minutemen may be getting back on their feet and helping out at Sanctuary. And that's definitely good news for everyone. Anyone willing to take a stand for safety in the Commonwealth is okay in my book. This one's a longtime favorite of mine. It's Way Back Home by Bob Crosby.
Continue our mission.
key. No way to pick this.
Damn fog's got in my lungs.
Oh, excuse me.
Ella Fitzgerald, folks. Now, folks, I'm sure you've all seen or heard about the latest issue of Public Occurrences. Some bold claims by our intrepid reporter. Since possibly living among us, undetected. Very serious implications. Wouldn't you agree? The mayor's office has, of course, issued a statement denying the validity of the article, saying all is well with Diamond City. The mayor himself insists that the fears raised in the article are unfounded. But between you and me, listeners, I'm gonna keep my eyes open just in case.
Okay.
Well, never.
We're done for now. I just got shot by a harpoon gun. I'm gonna get ready to go live.